The doctor in front of your name.
You mean to tell me when we go into these relationships with masks on, we can't overcome imposter syndrome like that? Like, we have to.
It's gonna fall off at some point. You're going to outrun yourself. At some point, the mask has to come off. I mean, if you're talking some deep stuff, you're having some uncovering conversations, it's gonna fall off.
Child.
One way or another. Just like now we're women. Just like in the natural, if I'm really dealing with you, at some point you're gonna see me without my wig. I don't got a wig today, but just in general, at some point you're gonna see me without my makeup. At some point you may see me in, now I ain't gonna be looking to mess around you, but you may see me in my not going out clothes, right? That's the same way in our emotions when it's deep enough. But the reality is, we're talking to people on a surface level. We want surface relationships and we want surface marriages. When you go deep, that imposter syndrome has to go, because I'm asking real questions that's going to uncover who we both are. Even in our friendships, I'm not just looking for cute pictures and us to go to dinner. I want to really talk and get to know you. And when we dive deep, it's going to come off. At some point, you're going to see me without my fake nails. Huh? That means you're going to see me when it's not a great day. That's when you're going to see me when I'm nervous. You're going to see me when I'm scared. You're going to see me in those different spaces if I let you in enough and it gets intimate. Right? And we start talking about some real stuff. You're going to see me. The safety just determines how much I let you see. Period.
And so when we're trying to get to these deep spaces, get into deep relationships, I have no other choice but to allow my mask to come off. Because either going, like you said, it's either going to come off naturally, or I take it off willingly, or if it's going to fall off.
Yeah.
I'd rather have more control over that. Like, I'd rather be the one controlling the narrative in that.
Right. Me too. Yeah. Me too. Because then if it just falls off, then I'm going to feel embarrassed.
Yes.
I'm going to feel naked. I'm going to feel exposed. Right? But if I just usher you into those vulnerabilities of myself, then I could, it's like me taking it off slowly. There's different when you take your wig off slowly than it just falling off in the grocery store. That's embarrassing. But if I just unmask a little bit.
Why the grocery store?
I'm just saying. People don't want their wig to fall off in the grocery store.
Not the grocery store.
It's not safe. It's not safe. So if I do it myself through our conversation, through, working through the boundaries too. We got to have boundaries. I'm not telling you to tell everybody your business. I'm not telling you to meet someone off a dating app and say, oh, they're safe. I could tell them all my business. No, that's not wise. But when they get through, the first layer of questions, and they get through, they've been consistent. They seem like someone you want to keep around. Then we could start unmasking. We could start showing who we really are. And we could just throw that imposter syndrome out the way. Because you're not going to embarrass me.
Period. Nah, I'm in the same boat as you though, Jen. For you, like, and if this is too personal, you can let me know. But I wonder, like, have you ever dealt with imposter syndrome when it came to relationships?
Yes, until it got raw. So I am, we do social media. I'm a speaker, and I know how to say the right things. Okay, we churchy, so I know how to rile the people up and get them going and do all of the things. But at some point I had to stop being the Jen, the conversationalist, and I had to allow somebody to see me. So that meant me being triggered, right? And the other person saying, like, you're rattled. Like, what's going on? Is there something else you need to tell me, or whatever the case may be? And then I had to make a decision. Was I going to fake the funk or feel like I'm not worthy of this, so let me run and get out of here? Or was I going to allow them to see me for real?
The doctor in front of your name.